Welcome everybody to Beaver Benjo Ball Talk. We got week 6 recap, week 7 picks for you here today. I'm not sure what episode it is. I think it might be episode 9. Benjo's coming in hot 12-2 last week. Jacksonville and the Jets were his only two losses. And before we go any further, we have a special guest.
Oh, special guest. Wonder who this could. Oh,
Phoenix. Phoenix is our
Upper.
special guest, first K9 to make an appearance. We got Cruz coming next. All right. That's all we needed from you. All right, Benjo. Give us a recap on your 12-2.
That was just a masterclass by the Benjo. Besides the two usual suspects that I messed up, that being the Jets and the Jags. I mean, the two J's just they're horrible. In fantasy, Jet is awesome, and freaking teams, the two J's suck. I don't know why I took the Jags. I don't know why I took the Jets. Think it was something along the lines of Jacksonville's undefeated in London. That's why I did that. And then the Jets, I thought they'd win with an interim coach. I mean, the Jets should have won, and the Jaguars just sucked.
Yeah.
So
Well, not that I went 10-4, so you clearly did better than me, but not to discredit your 12-2. Looking at the games last week, there was no upsets. There was zero upsets. Every favorite won. So, if you picked all favorites, which most people do, you would have went undefeated. So, nothing to really report from last week. None of these games are too surprising. Uh, I mean, there's none I need to talk about. Really, the Niners get it done on Thursday of last week. Get back in the win column 3-3. So, you
I
got
do
any?
want a special anti shout out to Saints fans. I think you guys suck. I don't like you guys. I think you guys are annoying. I don't know how you guys look at Spencer Rattler's performance and say that's good. I mean, you guys are flat out ridiculous. I see you guys in the comment section defending this guy like he's the next Mahomes. I mean, can we give me a break? I mean, I know we have a bias here for Hayner, but these guys are ridiculous, dude. They're acting like this dude was something special. He looked like shit. I mean, nice. They put up 27. They lost 51 and 27. They got blown out.
Well,
I
we're gonna
mean,
see it again tonight. We're gonna see it again tonight, and we'll see if they let's see if they make the decision to get rid of him because I mean, you got the gunslinger Jake Hayner waiting the in the co-pilot seat, ready to take the pilot job. Uh, the Cowboys losing 47-9 last week. What do you make of that?
I mean, color me not surprised. I had it close, but like honestly thinking about it, I shouldn't have had that close because those two. I mean, that's just Detroit is a team, man. That like Detroit, they're the only team I ever had that as a divisional rival that's won me over. That actually I like them. I mean, Detroit's just such a likable team, and just how well they play together. That Dallas is the complete opposite of that. So those two teams going at it was going to end up as like this, dude. I mean, Detroit's firing on all cylinders. Dallas is misfiring on all cylinders. I mean, it's the perfect storm. I should have thought about this more. It's not that surprising to me. What about you?
Yeah, I mean, I went to week 2. It was Saints versus Cowboys in Jerry's world. And yeah, dude, that Cowboys team is not good. They have no running back. They brought Zeke Elliott back. They have no running back whatsoever. I mean,
How weird is that for a Dallas team? No running back on a Dallas team?
all they have to do is double CD, and Dak has no one to throw to after that. So yeah, I mean, like it's truly not a surprise there. I mean, we were both on Detroit, so yeah, no surprise there at all. It's just like I liked seeing the Lions run the score up. Super sad about Hutch, dude. That sucks.
I know. And that's a part of the reason the team's so likable to me. He's just that guy. I don't know why there's like if we're gonna go Kirk Herbstreit about it, that guy was a steal at two. I don't know how Jacksonville takes Trayvon Walker over that dude. I mean, I guess people thought he was gonna be a bust. Dude, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, we got The Chiefs, Rams, Dolphins, Vikings all coming back this week after buys. So keep an eye on them. But yeah, I mean, I think we'll wait on some of the other topics until after the week 7 picks. So we might as well just get right into it. You ready?
Yep.
Yeah. Rookie, first game this season with two rookie quarterbacks going at it. And we got uh the Broncos heading to New Orleans to face the Saints, man. I my
I'm
pick on
actually
this,
excited about this game. You're selling this to me. I forgot it's two rookie quarterbacks.
it's first time this year two rookies have been playing against each other. Uh my pick in this is is the Denver Broncos.
Same here. I like that. I'm getting 27-20 Denver. Uh, I know I just talked a lot of crap to Saints fans, but I do think Rattler can get points on the board, obviously, which is why they're putting him out there. So, I mean, I see it somewhat, but I just okay. Never mind. Moving on. But Denver, I think is going to get it done. Bo Nix is better than Spencer Rattler. That's my bottom line with that.
Yeah, I mean he's played all 6 games this season. He's 6-6, 5 passing touchdowns, 5 picks. He's got a few rushing touchdowns, I think, too. But in terms of, the Saints, they're on third and fourth string linemen, Raheed Shaheed, Rashid Shaheed, and Olave aren't playing. Their defense is banged up. The Broncos don't have Surtain. So, I mean, this is going to be one of those games where someone can make a name for themselves on both sides of the ball on both teams. I'm excited for it. I think there's going to be a lot of ballers stepping up that game. But yeah, I mean, I like Denver, dude. I think Sean Payton's gonna come in for the revenge game. It's his first game back as a not Saints head coach in that stadium. So
I mean, I think it's just yeah. I agree with you.
yeah, I think this might be the last London game of the year. I think they have a Germany game coming up after this one. The Jags 1-5 versus the Patriots 1-5. The Jags are coming in. This is their second game back-to-back weeks in Jackson or in London. I think people are thinking about like they might just move there. So I would be down for that. But Patriots
Wait,
Jags.
they're going back to London. It's back to back.
They played there last week and they stayed there.
Oh my God, dude. What the hell?
They stayed there,
Because of
bro.
the owner. It's
Yeah,
so because of that freaking owner.
Shad Khan.
Super off topic, but kind of on topic for what we're talking about. The Packers have never gone uh over the pond or anywhere because
No, they went to Brazil.
besides this year. Do you know
Yeah,
why?
because their airport's not big enough.
No, because of how much money it takes away from the city.
Yeah,
Dumbass.
no, it's because their airport's not big enough. That's what the GM said. The GM said their airport's not big enough for the jets to take off, so they can't fly out of Green Bay. He said that. I'm telling you, I promise. I'm on Jackson.
You're on Jacksonville?
Yeah, dude, they're moving there. They live there for two. They're there for 2 straight weeks. They're British at this point. I'm on Jacksonville.
I'm fading you. Drake May's getting the W. 24-14.
Be
This
pretty
was a good
electric if Drake May's first ever NFL win is in a different country.
It's gonna be because he's him.
He's
Uh,
not. Jacksonville's gonna win, but I
they
like.
probably are, but I was gonna fade you at this game, wherever you were gonna do, and I like it because I like Drake May. So yeah, Drake May.
Seattle, man. Seattle is heading into red hot Atlanta, bro. The Falcons have been hot lately. They're 4-2 now. I said a couple weeks ago, I think they were made. I'm not sure what their record was when I said this, but I said they're my sleeper to win that division. And I'm holding with that. I'm high on Atlanta and I'm riding them again. I think the Falcons beat the Seahawks, the Battle of the Birds.
Yeah, main reason I faded you last game is because I had a feeling me and you're gonna be pretty similar with these next couple. I'm definitely going with Atlanta 24-17. I think it's not gonna be that close as a game, but I think Gino's gonna get a garbage time touchdown to make it that close. But yeah,
Yeah,
Kirk,
Seattle's defense is not good.
no. And Kirk is just Kirky. Kirk's nice.
Drake London's electric too, dude.
USC, baby. Right on.
Uh, Titans, 1-4 Titans are heading into Buffalo, man. This is one of those games, Buffalo plays so much prime time that when they're not on prime time, it's almost like weird. But Titans Bills, man, I am hard on the Bills, obviously.
31-10. Josh is going to be feeling nicey. There's no prime time, no pressure against Tennessee. Dude, that with Amari, that's I mean you're gonna need to talk after this, beef. I need some advice on who to start in fantasy.
Yeah, no doubt, dude. Uh, yeah, the Bills. Bills coming off a big time prime time win against a division rival, the Jets, dude. So yeah, Josh played hella good in that game. So I like Josh to keep it rolling, man. Will Levis sent the guy on the sidelines to the ER last week, dude. Will Levis is on the generational run. Expect some fireworks from him here, but not a dub. I'll tell you that. They're going to 1-5 coming off the bye. Or no, the week after the bye. But the Bengals and Browns, man, the Bengals get back on track, playing better ball. Browns are looking like a downward spiral. They just traded Amari Cooper. The game is in Cleveland. It's a battle of Ohio. Bengals are traveling from Cincy to Cleveland. Joe Burr playing good ball. Who do you like in this one?
I like Cincy winning 28-13. Uh, I I think they're gonna keep on that trend I've been talking about of not scoring 20 points. I mean, they got rid of Amari Cooper, so now they're no longer the highest paid offense. But up until that point, most highest paid offense hadn't scored 20 points in the league. That's insane. So
So
Cleveland, I think,
do you think if the Browns drop to 1-6 after this, do you think Chubb still comes back? And do you think they make any change at quarterback?
yes and maybe. I think Chubb will come back no matter what. That guy likes football too much and fought too hard to get back. There's no way he doesn't. I mean, he has played on bad Cleveland teams. He's not going to not play because they're bad. Um, and then Deshaun, I mean, it just was. They still got Stefanski, right? They didn't fire him.
Yeah.
It just, I mean, dude, look at the Steelers. They just went to Russ with a 4-2 record.
Yeah.
Dude, that's okay. I'll wait for the Steelers game to talk about that. But yeah, I mean, I don't know.
All right,
I
this next one, man. This next one is our game of the week. Texans Packers. The Texans are packing up and heading to Lambeau Field. We got Jordan Love and CJ Stroud. That they look alike, bro. They're both like ugly Walmart versions of each other in their each own way. They don't like the braids, the dreads. Personally, they both are pretty ugly motherfuckers. But
good quarterbacks.
I'm on Green Bay, Benjo.
Really?
Green Bay doesn't lose at home, bro.
They lost to the Vikings and that
They
I know
can't they can't lose another one at home. Texans at 6-1. That's a little too spicy for the Texans, man. I can't see them moving to 6-1. I like Green Bay at home, dude.
yeah, I got in a thriller. 28-24, Green Bay takes it. If that happens, sorry, not if when that happens, Jacob Shahad is gonna be screwed because I'm talking shit to him the whole time.
Yeah,
But
we
yeah,
just can't have Love turn the ball over. Like if Love doesn't turn the ball over, they're good, bro. No problem.
a lot of with Green Bay, it's just how that first quarter goes. If they start off hot, then it normally just go it's chill from there.
Yeah, no doubt. All right, this one will be interesting, man. Dolphins, Colts. I'm on Indy, man. I can't pick the Dolphins without Tua. Like they're never gonna win, so I'm on Indy.
Yeah, 24. Before, yeah, I mean, I'm going Dolphins, but I think this is helping. Like, if Tua does come back, this is helping him out so much
Oh
because
yeah,
it shows
all his
how
haters can't say anything.
it shows how valuable he is.
Yeah.
But yeah, 24-13, Indy's Joe Flacco's throwing three tutters, probably two picks
Is
with
he
that.
playing again or is Richardson back?
Keep rolling with them, dude. Screw Richardson, dude. I would, dude. If I was a coach, I'm like, all right, Richardson, you figure it out. Once you learn how to slide, you could come in. But
All right.
Flacco,
Here's my other game actually, dude, there's three games game of the week. Actually, there might be four game of the weeks this week.
it's a great week.
This is my other game of the week. Lions Vikings, man. Uh, the Detroit Lions are heading in to Minnesota to take on the Vikes, and it's a divisional matchup. So it's a big one, bro. The Vikes are coming off their bye week. They didn't play last week. It's really hard to bet against the Vikes at home off a bye week, but sorry, Lee Weichel. I got the Lions in this one, man. They're gonna rally around that Hutch injury, and I think they're gonna be insanely good this week. And just the Vikings being 6-0, I just can't see that happening. So I'm on the Lions in this one.
Detroit, it's got so much bulletin board material going into this week just to like, dude, because Dan's definitely gonna bring that up about how these guys are undefeated, thinking they're something. They're nothing. I'm rooting so hard for the Detroit Lions in this game. It's not funny. I think they're gonna win 31-24. I think it could be more of a blowout than that because, dude, I think you're right. I think they're just gonna freaking just start curb stomping people.
Yeah, I mean Sam Darnold, man, I think he's gonna come back down to earth. That we talked about it. We said this bye week came at a bad time for the Vikings. Let's see if we were right on that. Eagles, Giants. Eagles coming off the bye. The Giants, man, the Giants are a fun little team to watch, dude. They're not bad, but I'm obviously on Philly, dude. I think the way that Sirianni's feeling, bro, he's feeling nicey. And AJ Brown is back. Hurts is gonna go on a sneaky run. I think this Eagles team might win like 4 or 5 in a row, starting with the Giants, and they beat the Browns last week. But I'm on the Eagles. Who you on?
I love the Giants too, dude. You're really bringing those guys up, dude. Dan Jones, they've not surrounded that dude with anything outside of Malik Neighbors and then Saquon who left. Other than that, he's had no one, dude. And this
Yeah.
guy's still out here
Skinny
running
Dayball,
around.
Skinny Dayball, dude. Skinny Dayball is electric too.
But yeah, Philly's gonna go win 31-17. I think Philly's bringing the South.
Raiders, Rams, the first one of the afternoon slate. Uh, Rams -7. Sean McVay out of the bye week. I mean, yeah, dude. Feed me LA. They're beating the Raiders.
Yep, 21-17. Gotta go past this game. That game's gonna be so forgettable. I'm gonna forget that game even happened.
The 1-5 Panthers are heading to Washington to take on the Commies. I mean, Dalton looked so bad last week. Commies lose a close one uh against Baltimore. That was a good game. That was a really good game. I obviously am on Washington in this one.
Same. I felt bad fading the guy last week. I love my boy Daniels, but I trusted the vet with Lamar. Obviously that worked out for me, but I'm going back to my guy Daniels. He's getting the dub, 31-17. I think 17 might even be a little too much for these guys. I might change that to yeah, I'll go 31-13. They are not ripping 17 against Commanders defense.
All right, Benjo. Super Bowl rematch. The
I
Kansas City
blacked
Chiefs.
out during that Super Bowl and just forgot everything and woke
The
up.
Kansas City Chiefs are making the trip to Levi Stadium. Brock Purdy without McCaffrey and with no yards after catch. His team's got the least amount of yards after catch. Is taking on Chiefs, Mahomes, no Pacheco, no Rashee Rice, but a bunch of yards after catch. Saw that stat. Everyone's loving it. It's a Super Bowl rematch, and I have one team in mind, and it is the Kansas City Chiefs. They are winning this football game.
Yep. I got them winning 31-27.
You got 31-27 Chiefs.
I hope they win too. I fucking am so done with the Niners, dude.
This is just a textbook. Kelsey, 85 yards, 2 touchdowns. Chris Jones is all over Brock. Like it just screams just Chiefs football, and the Niners have no answer. Kyle Shanahan will forever be viewed as the little brother compared to Andy Reid. So
Not
I
even little brother. He's
like,
son. He's
yeah,
full son.
yeah. So if the Niners
And
win,
he thinks he's so cool because he's son Sean McVay, but Sean McVay fucking has a ring. So
yeah,
he's infinitely better than you.
yeah. If the Niners win, I'd be extremely surprised. Chiefs all day, man. Jets, Steelers. Uh,
I honestly think I'd be more mad if the Niners win
yeah.
because I'd be like, really? Nice. You won week 7. Lost every other game to him, but you won week 7, man.
Double
There you
thumbs up.
go. Big dub.
Uh, Jets, Steelers, man. This game is prime time. The Jets are always on prime time. It's ridiculous. Uh, they add Devontae Adams, man. They lose
It's
to the
always the
Bills.
most boring game. It's so boring every time they're on.
Yeah.
That's the last play, and then they're like, this game was awesome.
They lose to the Bills on Monday Night Football. They add Devontae Adams. Salah's gone, and they're 2-4. The Steelers, I think they're pivoting to Russ. So it'll be Russ's first game this season with the Steelers. That being said, Aaron Rodgers gets it done here. In my mind, what are your thoughts on this one?
Dude, I like, dude, I don't get it personally. Personally, it makes no sense to me, man, because I'm not even a Justin Fields guy. He's got 1,100 yards, passing touchdowns, 5 rushing touchdowns, and 1 interception. That's it. And it's 4-2. And you're gonna go
I
take him
don't think
out.
he's fumbled either. I think he was a big fumbler. I don't think he's fumbled much either.
0 fumbles. He has 1 turnover caused by him, and you're taking him out, and he's 4-2. I hope they lose out, honestly. Mike Tomlin, in the last since he won that one Super Bowl, it's been such a fucking bonehead, dude. That guy's an actual bonehead. Like now you're gonna go put in Russ. Yeah, they're gonna go get embarrassed by the Jets. That's what I think is gonna happen. I think the Jets are gonna come in after a horrible loss, smoke them. I don't know why I said it's gonna be 27-21. Screw that, dude. It's gonna be 27-10. Russ is throwing 3 picks. Screw the freaking Pittsburgh. Jets are winning.
Yeah, man, I think that if you bring Russ in, you become way more one-dimensional. I think people forget how much Fields helps the run game out by the threat of him taking off, you know? So I think like
And he
Najee and
completes the passes he needs to.
yeah,
Like
Najee and Warren will definitely suffer, but I'm with you, man. I like the Jets to win that one. We move to Monday, October 21st for my fourth game of the week. The Ravens versus the Bucks. It's gonna be a banger, dude. I hate how they do this. They're doing two Monday night football games, and this other one's exclusively on ESPN Plus, and it starts at 8 p.m. my time. It's just
it's
idiotic.
6 o'clock game for me.
Yeah.
That's a late. I like it for
Yeah,
me.
but it's on ESPN Plus only. But Ravens Bucks, man, I have Tampa winning at home this one.
Tampa winning at home. I hope that happens because I'm an avid Baker Mayfield supporter since he left the Browns. So, but I am fading him again. I like Baltimore's Thunder right now. I think they're rolling with it. I think they're going to win 31-21 and kind of solidify themselves as like the team besides the Chiefs in the
In the
AFC.
AFC.
I
Yeah.
mean, the 3 teams in the AFC are still the 3 teams in the AFC, which is the Bills, Buffalo, or sorry, Bills, Kansas City, and Baltimore.
Chargers Cardinals is the other one. Chargers could move to 4-2. Cardinals would move to 2-5. Uh, I mean Jim Harbaugh, dude. This is a game. I don't know if the Chargers have had a primetime game yet this year, so I'm big on the Chargers, bro. I like the Chargers to win this one.
I 100% agree with you. I think this is gonna be a better game. I know the other one looks better on paper, but I think this one will be a better game where the Chargers sneak it out 24-20 with like a last couple minute touchdown by Justin Fields. Justin Herbert, sorry, Justin Herbert. But yeah, I would love to see that victory for them. Big Harbaugh guy, big Herbert guy.
That rounds out the week 7 picks. Bye week. Bye week for the Bears. They're coming back from London. They probably landed, late Sunday or I don't know, because they came back, huge time change. So I mean, that was a big bye week for the Bears. Are they 4-2?
Dude, that our whole division is like actually so good.
Yeah, it's insane.
Um, dude, where is the NFC South? Or NFC North. So Vikings 5-0, Detroit's 4-1, the Packers are 4-2, and the Bears are 4-2.
Yeah.
That's yeah.
Don't look now, man. NFC North
And
coming.
NFC South for that matter, dude. Falcons and Tampa both 4-win teams.
Yeah, but the other teams blow.
Giants, dude, I thought they'd like 0-6. They're them being 2-4. Good for you guys. Same with the Raiders are 2-4, dude. I feel like they've lost every game besides against the Ravens. Who else did they beat?
Dude, they beat oh, the Raiders? I don't know who they but the Cowboys are on the bye week as well.
Dude, they need to be on the bye week until they just for a while.
Yeah. Until
For
Jerry Jones croaks.
yeah. I mean,
That rounds up the picks.
dude,
Nico Collins is still leading the league in receiving yards after missing last week. He's out for the season, right?
two big in-season trades with Amari Cooper going to the Bills, which gives that number one receiver back to Josh Allen, get some pressure off of Keenan Coleman and the tight ends. So rich get richer, as they say in the NFL. And I mean, yeah, the Green Bay Jets are the Green Bay Jets and
Yeah,
Devontae.
I'm like not extremely uh like sold on that Amari Cooper trade. Like I don't know how much difference that makes. I think Buffalo's weaknesses are on defense. I don't think it's on offense, but it's cool to see Allen adding weapons in the middle of the season. I loved it. I love to see that. If a team is doing that, I'm rooting for him, bro. Like there's so much complacency in the NFL. I love to see a move like that, dude. Like let's go get somebody, you know?
And it's like I, dude, Amari Cooper has been so underrated, and for him to have a guy like Josh Allen throwing him the ball, that's why I'm personally excited about it. Because, like, yeah, he's had Dak and freaking Deshaun and Derek Carr. I mean, talk about those three dudes are pretty much the same quarterbacks right there,
Yeah, and there's a shitload of weapons.
just in different
There's a
fonts.
shitload of weapons on that Buffalo team, you know? So it's not like Cooper's gonna be the only option.
Run game, no, and he's got a good play. Like the biggest winner in that trade was Amari Cooper, not
No
neither of the
doubt.
teams. It was just Amari Cooper getting the hell out of fucking Cleveland going to the Bills where he's got the best quarterback he's ever had by a mile on the best team he's ever been on by a mile.
Yeah, no doubt. All right. And then that Devontae trade, man, like I don't I guess I understand it because Garrett Wilson gets like 25 targets a game, but like I just I mean, I guess they use Brees a lot less in the past game. Lazard gets a lot less targets. Like I I just think that like this whole Aaron Rodgers experiment was awful.
It just makes me. That's why I have this up. I mean, that's the lasting memory I have of him. I'm happy that we got rid of him. I mean,
Yeah.
that to even say that is crazy, but that was such a good decision by our front office just to cut the loss. I mean, this would have been we'd be them with less talent than they have. I mean, it's just they brought back all the same guys. It's all the same bullshit. He just throws to like, dude, he has so much talent on the team and only throws to Lazard.
Yeah.
Like he is the problem. I mean, that's why the guy like him has so much talent, but a seventh of the rings is Tom Brady because he has to throw to his guys every time and he has to be the center of attention. It has to be him. I mean, I don't know. Salah was the best part of that team. That defense was him. And you guys let him bring in Hackett and do the whole Rodgers thing. So, yeah, you're right. There's a total failure of an experiment. And nothing screams like to me that they're going to make a whole crazy turnaround. Like I don't get how that even be possible. I mean, they've added so many receivers. They threw Mike Williams out there. They have all these different targets. That's not the problem. There's deeper problems than that for the Jets.
Yeah.
It's not like it's literally the opposite of the Bills. Like the Bills, yeah, Amari Cooper would just be only a positive thing. It's impossible for that to be a negative.
So week 8 is next week. Nobody has a bye week 8. Interesting. Interesting. So people had buys the last 2 weeks and this week, and then nobody has a bye week 8, and then week 9 is when the Niners get their bye. So yeah, I mean, interesting stuff to look forward to for sure.
Oh, dude, week eight. Week eight's primetime matchups are just poop.
Yeah.
Vikings at Rams, Giants at Pittsburgh, and then Dallas at San Francisco.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
mean,
I think that Dallas San Francisco game is always going to be big. They expect it to be bigger probably. Uh those Thursday night football games, man, they're rough.
if Dallas really wanted to turn it around, they should just like trade Dak to some really desperate team and get some crazy haul and be good within like 2 years.
Yeah, no doubt. What else you got for me? Anything? Are you done?
Let me look at the stats really quick to see if there's anything that was sticking out to me. Geno Smith, Brock Purdy. Like passing yards is such a weird stat. Just looking at like the guys who lead it are always like in Indianapolis is the leading the league in tackles. Just three dudes with 60 tackles.
Yeah.
I mean, all they do is just tackle.
People just throwing short passes and running the ball against them.
DK, man. I mean, that's pretty shocking that he's having that good of a year. I mean, not really because Geno's leading the league in passing, so it's gotta be thrown to someone. But yeah, I mean, I think I'm good.
All righty. That wraps up
Oh,
the
sorry. We got a sponsor. Indian Rock Vineyards, first ever sponsor of the show. Check him out in Murphy's, California. Top of the line wine. Okay, underage, can't say I've tried it, but from what I've heard, top of the line wine. Got
yeah,
any feedback for that, Matt?
established in the early 2000s by the Bauer family, a state vineyard. A lot of good memories up there, man. Major
Yeah,
shout out. The Rock. It's the red blend, delicious. The rosé. Shout out to winemaker Marco Capelli and their owner. Their owners are pretty cool. Dave and Wendy, respect to them. Great owners. They're actually supplying the wine for a wedding in Laguna next week, so be on the lookout for that.
yeah. Some misconstrued and misguided Yelp reviews painted the former owner Ed as a bit of a mean guy, but he was the GOAT.
Yeah,
I like to
he
clear
just
that
likes
out.
total control over his parking lot. Don't fuck with his parking lot.
If you fuck with that guy's parking lot, dude, he knows five guys that will mess you up.
No doubt. Alrighty, well that wraps up the picks and recap from week 6 and picks for week 7. Thanks everybody for watching. We will be back next week, probably on Wednesday next week because we got a wedding on Thursday.
Yep.